Hi, so my name's Connor Heagy. I go to Carmel High School and I'm currently a senior. So I've been doing art as long as I can remember. Some of my first memories are from when I was really young. Me and my family used to travel to Taiwan, which is where half of my family lives actually. And we used to stay at our grandparents' house. And on the summers, I would travel to our nearby house at our neighbors, and we would take art classes there. And those are some of my happiest memories, starting art, and with my cousins we would create all kinds of silly things. And I think my family as a whole, we're defined as like creative people. My ancestors from Ireland actually made all kinds of sketch pieces, and we have kind of remnants of their art in our household. And my father created art as a teenager too, which hang in our grandparents' house. So I think a lot of creative and inspirational pieces created by my family surround me, and that kind of inspires me to create something of my own. I think as I've gotten older, obviously I've matured with more of my like technical skills and my artist skills, and I think more of my media when making art has become a lot more realistic, and I've strived a lot for that more super realism style look. But I also think I've become more creative and thought outside the box when it comes to themes and reaching people's emotions. And I think that's a really important piece of art, where reaching out to somebody through a piece of paper and making them feel something is really important. So I think making art is important because obviously it relieves a lot of stress, and it's kind of honestly therapeutic for me sometimes when I'm, going through something, or school is bogging me down. But I think in the overall, I think art is important because it makes us realize some of our deeper emotions through artwork, and this can be shown through different types of themes in art. And in my own artwork, I feel like I've shown some of my own feelings that maybe I can't express all the time to my peers or my family. And I think it's a great way of showing the world of what you're really thinking. Yeah, my favorite medium is definitely graphite or charcoal. I just love like the natural black and white textures that it creates. And honestly, when it comes to color, I'm not the greatest at deciding color palettes, so I stick to the black and white. But I love that texture and the brush strokes and the charcoal vines. The naturalistic feel of burnt charcoal is a great way to get started in sketching and creating silhouettes of basically anything you want. I'd say I'm inspired by artwork that is dreamlike and very sophisticated. As a young child, I've been very interested and intrigued by Vincent van Gogh's art. In my own artwork, I've tried to pursue his kind of stylistic ways of creating art, and I also think that his compositions are very intriguing and also create a lot of meaning and symbolism through his artwork that may speak for his life events or what is going through his life. And it's kind of like a peek into his liveliness and his everyday life, and it's kind of a explanation of what he's going through. So I learned about the Carmel Clay Public Library's mural contest through my art teacher, Mr. Murray, at Carmel High School as I'm taking AP and IB art. We were discussing different art contests to participate in, and the subject of the Carmel Clay Public Library's contest came up, and it really interested me as I really wanted to move to kind of like a larger scale art project that I could be really inspired by and motivated by, and this was it. So I came up with this mural idea kind of on a whim. I was creating doodles in class, honestly, and one of my teachers' lectures, which is what I do a lot. But as I was looking at these doodles I was drawing, I kind of got the idea of like organic growth of these characters that I was creating, and how that I could apply that into this mural or this contest. And I was thinking about how these characters relate to kind of teen life, and how we can kind of create this nostalgic feeling and dreamlike feeling in this piece if I create all these characters, you know, and make them kind of grow onto a piece, onto themselves, and create this fluidity of characters that will kind of create a story for themselves. I think this piece is a good fit for this space because I think it creates a lot of inspiration for others, and I think a lot of people can relate to the mural as it's kind of silly and brings out your inner child, which is what I try to do. And it's got some funny characters in it, and I think that this piece brings a lot when it comes to the viewer's experience. And I think the viewer's experience in artwork is really important, especially when there are smaller details, and that's what I really focused on in this mural. So I think the viewer's experience of this piece would be to come see this mural and this space, and then take something away from that, and then come back and you can actually see newer things and have a new experience every single time, which I think is really interesting and something I'm really proud of about this piece. So I intend to pursue art in my college years, and I plan to major in computer science and minor in art and design, and I'm really excited to kind of pursue this next level of my education with art. And I think that art is really important in my own life for having an outlet for expressing my emotions, and also relieving stress as well. And I think that overall my goal in life with art is to create something that can impact people. So my ultimate goal is to create a website create my own website with my own art pieces on them and sell them to the world, and get my artwork out there to show to others and share my experiences.